This is Brad Pedersen's 2011 Dodge Ram pickup. It's big, it's got the HEMI, and if I'm being perfectly honest here, it's kind of ugly. Now, I've known Brad for a really long time. We just finished riding 3 trails in Collingwood on our mountain bikes. So I wanted to grab the GoPro and shoot this quick video on the drive back. Brad's a very successful entrepreneur, and he's also a very humble guy. He's brought some very cool products to the market over the years in the toy business, which he's been in since the early 90s, with the latest being this blaster called Tech4Kids. It incorporates your smartphone into it with an app. Now, I'm not much of a truck guy. I've always liked fast cars that are quick and agile, so he's going to let me drive it, and we're going to talk to him a little bit about this truck and maybe his business. So let's hop in and go for it. Here we are in a 2011 Dodge Ram pickup truck.
That's right.
And I'm with Brad Pedersen, the founder CEO of Tech4Kids, and you got a pretty cool story about your business. But let's talk about this truck first. HEMI. You bought it because of the HEMI, right?
Bought it because of the HEMI.
All right. Like, why not like a diesel or like V6 or something? Why the HEMI?
Well, actually, it wasn't even. I wasn't really going to buy a truck. The truck wasn't what was blowing my hair back at the time. I had my goals set on a milestone in the business that when I hit a certain level, I was going to buy a sports car, and I was pretty set on it, and had done the whole thing of cut out pictures. I think I had a screensaver on my computer, and
Vision board sort of stuff.
Yeah. I was really intent that when I hit that goal, I was gonna head out and buy that the Porsche Boxster. So as it turns out, I had a bit of conflict going on because I really liked that car and thought that would be I wanted to get a Porsche Boxster X, and my father said to me, you should really go and check out the new Ram trucks. And quite frankly, when he first mentioned it, it just kind of went, huh, because I mean, as you saw when you walked around the truck, one of the things that I'm into is anything with 2 wheels, and typically you got to haul.
So if you guys can see back through that window, there's probably about $6,000 worth of aluminum and carbon fiber mountain bikes, and it's a good thing GoPros don't pick up stench, because we probably reek. I know I reek bad from the mountain biking, but I know Brad likes his toys, right?
Like to play with things with 2 wheels. That's definitely one of my passions. And so beyond the mountain bike, I have a dirt bike, I have a road bike, so street bike, so 2-wheeled things.
Hang on, dirt bike, road bike. You got what kind of motorcycles did you get?
I've got a Buell 900 Lightning.
Buell, which looks bitchin'. I love that thing. You got a boat too.
Got a boat, yeah.
Right.
Got a Mastercraft X-Star.
Right. So this thing will haul all that shit.
That's right.
And what does it tow? Like 10,000 pounds or something? More? Or all of it together?
All of it together.
You just throw it all in. All right. So it can haul ass.
Yeah.
All right. And I don't know. I mean, for me, like, I have a preconceived notion that Chrysler, Dodge, kind of crap, and it's mostly because of my experience when I was younger with the K car. You remember the K car?
I remember the K car.
That thing was stitched together with glue and cardboard, and it was an awful car. But I gotta be honest with you, like, sitting in this car driving it now, the steering wheel's got a feeling of quality. The buttons, they feel like something came out of that marriage with Mercedes-Benz, right?
Yeah, I think so.
I think they figured out a few things here and there. The motor is sounds badass. It's got some haul ass. I'm gonna give it some stick in a minute when I got some room. It's nice. Like, honestly, I feel like my balls just grew like 25% driving this thing. It's I get why people like trucks. Like, I'm not a truck guy. I like cars.
Yeah.
I've always been in cars. I love hot hatches, like little things that go quick and fast. WRX turbos, stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
I think I get it. I think I get why guys like trucks. I mean,
it's a sense of empowerment, actually. I think when you're sitting up high like this, you really feel like you own the road. You really don't feel intimidated by much.
Let's see if we can own this 18-wheeler. All right, here we go. Come on, HEMI! All right, we got it.
So, being able to take the combination of having that, empowering, you're up high, you feel like you own the road, and then on top of that, you can lay it down when you want to. I mean, that's what turned me on. I actually recall when I went for a test drive, so again, my head was really set on the Porsche. I got to the dealership. Sort of everything you just said about the truck was kind of like my first impression too. I kind of said, this is not my impression of what I thought a truck should be like. I thought it should be a little bit more rough. I didn't expect all the...
No, it's refined. It's nice. I mean, beautiful stitching here on the dashboard. It doesn't set off any cheap bells. It's not Kia or anything like that.
Definitely not. And the thing that actually turned me on the most is when I pulled out of the dealership, down the street, got to the freeway, and I hit the on-ramp, and I punched it. And that's the first time I felt just getting thrown back in my seat and hearing it snort. Yeah. And I just went, that is my Porsche, and I can haul my two-wheel fun in the back.
Right.
So that was the TSN turning point as to, I decided that this was the vehicle that I was going to get to make, be able to do everything I want to do.